Let's turn to education now, and a phenomenon happening around the country and certainly in our state. We're talking about ghost students. In Arizona, that number is hovering around 38,000. These are students who are failing to show up to school, either online or in person, and are not even enrolled in a public school. ABC 15's KARLA NAVARRETE bringing us the perspective from a high school principal. KARLA is doing all he can to try and find these students and bring them back inside the classroom.
Yeah, and good morning to you, Allison. I'll tell you that 38,000 figure includes families of kindergartners who may have opted to wait out the pandemic before enrolling their child in a public school. But as you mentioned, the worry is at the high school level, especially with those seniors who are about to graduate and have this year turned into ghost students.
We got her back going, and probably a week or so later, I said, let's check on her, see how she's doing. No activity whatsoever.
We won't show you her face or tell you her name for privacy reasons, but the student Principal McGill is referring to has been a ghost student in her final year of high school.
So it was like, we can't let this one go. She's a true Griffin. True Griffin is a student who started with us their freshman year, and they come all the way through. And so we just can't let her fall.
And not letting her fall means doing this, going to her home and asking questions. The girl's grandmother says she had noticed her granddaughter wasn't logging into online school.
Dice yo, Michelle, yo no te veo pues tanto ya en la escuela. Y me dice, no, dice, pues es que ya no está pues esa motivación que yo recibo allá en la escuela.
And says her granddaughter confessed she wasn't motivated and had made work a priority.
She's one of the kids that fell in between the cracks there. She working too much and thought the work was too important.
Principal McGill says at South Point High School, this student isn't the only one who he's had to track down. Here he is with Vice Principal CHAVEZ at another house.
Often phone numbers don't work, and we still don't see anything from the kids. So that's when we get in the car, team up, and go drive to their homes.
And in this case, no one answered the door. This is, after all, the new way he's connecting with his students.
And so now it's got to look different, you know. So usually they come to the campus, that was taken away. So I, had to make it a point to make it more personal at their place and making sure that they see you caring about them.
His message for those who aren't showing up to school is a simple one.
Let us help you get through the excuse, okay? We can support you. If you have to work, if you have to babysit, if you have to get your brother or sister online, we understand that, okay? The family's first, okay? When will you be available for classes? When can we support you with tutoring?
And every student he engages with and brings back to school is a win.
And we got her back.
JUANA's granddaughter, he tells us, is back at school and on campus.
To see the kids here on campus, they're excited. There's a new energy around campus, and for those kids, I'm glad they're here.
And the State Department of Education tells us they plan to roll out a campaign in the next couple of weeks to re-engage students like JUANA's granddaughter in order for them to attain all the achievement that they need to before they go on into either college or later on in their high school years. We're going to stay on top of that and bring you that when it becomes available. For now reporting, I'm KARLA NAVARRETE, ABC 15, Arizona.